Hi there, and welcome to Natural Balance. My name is Neal, and to start tonight, we're going to start with just some breathing, not doing anything, just being, taking a moment to land in the space, and to be here exactly as you came. So however you came is perfect, and being that, and so let's just take in some deep breaths together. We'll do 3 in total. Deep breath in, letting it all go. Another deep breath in. One last time. Deep breath in, letting it all go. Feeling your mind relax, feeling your body relax. So, this evening, I'm feeling into this conversation of listening to the body. And when the body says something, first of all, what's it saying? Second of all, who's it saying it to? And third of all, what do we do with once we have received what it said? All right, so number one, I'm gonna call it number one. It's not really number one, but it is number one, and it's where we're gonna start. So what's it saying? Listening to the body. Well, like first of all, like why would we even listen to the body? Um, Great question. I'm glad you asked. And some reasons for listening to the body would be like, well, if you have a like an objective or a commitment to use your body to um like move you around, like maybe jog. If you have an objective to jog, then based on that objective, um, you're gonna listen to what your body is saying. And for example, one day maybe your body is saying like it's not the day for a run, and then like the next day, it may be communicating to running. So like one reason for listening to the body would be to listen for um based on like what you want to do with the body. So like, all right, I want to like accomplish this with my physical vessel, and now I'm tuning in to like the response that I'm getting from my body, and what the response I'm getting from my body either is telling me to adjust some things, or that I'm like on a amazing trajectory towards using my body in the manner and way that I saw that it could be done. So those are some reasons. That's one reason of why you might listen to the body would be so you could use the physical vessel as a tool to navigate reality and to move and actually literally manifest using the hands and using the feet and using the mouth and the voice and the thoughts. And so like another reason that you would listen to the body would be listening for like your health and your well-being. And um when you would listen to your body for your health and your well-being, what you're listening for is, all right, how are my emotions stable within my body? And if they're not stable, am I okay with them not being stable? And if they are stable, like, is it like because um so emotions and listening to the body based on emotions, which would also be feeling. And then additionally, listening to the body based on sensation. So, like tactile, touch, feel. What are my fingers feeling? What are my toes feeling? What kind of clothes am I feeling touching my body? What is there a breeze? Do I feel a breeze touching my face? The sensation, also listening to the body, like on your mind state. When you talk to people, are you able to be present and communicate, or is the mind going like super fast and you aren't able to talk as fast as your mind is going, or is your mind like super slow and the other person's attention is like um it's very like strenuous for the other person to maintain attention because you're communicating so slowly, which would point towards like a mind state thing. Like, where's your mind state at? What's your ability to focus? What's your ability to be present and be here and look? So, listening to the body for emotions, for sensations, for mind state, for ability to focus, for ability to be present. And additionally, listening to the body, like for literally guidance and direction from God through the intuition as a literal knowing of, all right, like I'm going this way. Which way? That way. This way. That way. And I say like listening to the body for little literal direction as a knowing through the intuition, because like we can come up to literally a T road and there's a left turn and a right turn and there's a decision to make. And in that moment, often or we feel in our body, if we think the word left, there's a feeling associated with that. If we think turn right, there's a feeling associated with that. And what I'm saying is that this feeling that you feel is intuition speaking, and it's only a matter of us trusting that feeling, that knowing of turn right. This is the direction. This is where we're going. This is the way it is. Um, when we have faith and we trust that, that's when we tap into it. So now listening to the body, the next thing that I have here is um, when somebody is listening to the body, who is the listener that's listening? And here, here now, I would say that the speaker that's listening is the I am that is ever present, and it's the I am that's in me, and it's the same I am that flows through you. So, who is the listener, and who is saying what has been listened to? They might be the same thing, and they also could be different. The I am could hear it, and the ego could speak it, and the I am can also hear it, and the I am can also speak it. And the way for the I am to speak it is when the ego like um gets set on the sidelines, and then the I am like observes the ego, observes what it wants to say, and like the I am just communicates regardless of like the ego is like a cheerleader and like a person in the stands, and he's saying like these all kinds of like compliments to be distractions and all these kinds of things. And the I am hears all this from the ego and smiles at the ego and loves the ego sitting in the stand and just observes what it's doing. But it actually doesn't say anything that the ego is saying. The I am just speaks from a centered, balanced, cooperative space. And it's this I am is what natural balance is committed to illuminate, to bring out, to have visible in each person, in Neal, in you, um, in you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. So in each person having this I am expressed into the world, and this it can be expressed, but it can only be expressed when the soul or the person like actually embodies it and like literally identifies as I am. And when that happens, it's done. Like it's literally done. And so, what natural balance considers a healed person is a person who's experiencing oneness most of the time. And I theorize that, first of all, a person has basically they've got to or they get to experience oneness some of the time. So they might like have a moment of oneness and then not experience it again. And I believe that this happens to open the soul up to even the possibility to perceive or to conceive that there's even a possibility of such a thing as oneness existing. And then once this is in place and the soul starts to even shed the identity of being a soul and just starts to identify as being one, um, a part of all of creation, and not even, and then letting go of the part identity, and then embracing being all of creation. That's a healed person. That's where every single being that's the knowing that every single being is like they want to know it, but some people don't even want to know it, and then some people learn it and then wish they didn't know it. And the knowing is the um like experiencing oneness, and how you experience is you literally see and feel it. And it's a seeing that is done, it's a seeing that's not done with the two eyes, and it's a seeing that's done with a third eye, and it's a seeing that happens inside the brain, in the darkness of the skull. And that is this knowing of oneness, and it's this knowing that has it shaped cultures, it shaped cities, it shapes entire nations, it shaped countries, and Hinduism being a prime example of this experience of oneness. And I'm pretty confident Buddhism also expresses oneness. And so who's the listener listening to the body, and who that is the I am, the ever-present infinite connection, love, the fascia, the connective tissue of everything. And so now the other part is, what do we do once we have received the listening of the body? So if the body tells us something, but we don't do anything with what has been presented, then it's literally it's stagnant, it atrophies, and now vice versa. If we receive information, if we've listened to our body and we're like, all right, I hear, I feel emotions, my ability to focus, I'm like observing that and observing it and actively noticing where it's at. And now with all this listening of the body, breathing is another one. Are you breathing fast or slow or just mediumly? Are you breathing into your chest or are you breathing into your belly? What kind of smells are around and how are those smells affecting your nose and now like all this information's in here. So now I've got a choice. Now either gonna throw out this information and it's like, it's just whatever. I need to do this thing. So like my body's staying asleep. My ability to focus is being affected, but that doesn't matter. Like, so I've got this thing that needs to be accomplished, and so I'm not going to listen to my body. I'm just going to do this thing. I think there is a time for that, but with natural balance, we listen to our body to gauge, to have a barometer or a temperature gauge of, hey, like my body is saying something, and what it's saying is that this trajectory that I'm on with my body and this commitment that I'm committed to, are the trajectory is going the opposite direction of my commitment. So then what I can do is, all right, well, this is great. So what's one step tomorrow that I can take that is going to begin to align the trajectory of um, my body towards the thing that I'm committed to. And now, as this is, and as this is present, this is the completion of natural balance. And in completion, natural balance is occurring every Monday at 5 o'clock p.m. It's a 1 hour masterclass, and come here prepared to go deep. Come here prepared to have fun going deep. And it's deep within the self. It's deep into balance. It's deep into cooperation. I am natural balance. You are natural balance. We are one. Here is now. Bye.